Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is an autumn get ready with me video and I'm going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup centered around the Rimmel London Scandalize Reloaded Mascara. It's going to be quite a graphic look and then obviously my signature nude lips. I'm also going to be showing you a little bit about my hair and then also my full outfit. I'm so excited for you to see this one, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for 2 videos a week and let's get into it. Okay, so to start things off, I'm going to be using the Fix and Perfect Multi-Action Makeup Primer, and I actually quite like this because it's mattifying but it doesn't make your skin look chalky, which is really nice for a primer because I find that sometimes it looks a little bit chalky. Popped a tiny little blob on my hands. Look how red my face goes. Then I'm going to be using the Match Perfection Rimmel London foundation, which is a really nice everyday foundation. It's also got SPF 20, so I'm gonna pop that on my skin. To blend, I'm going to be using one of the Evo brushes because it's just really quick and easy. Sometimes I find I have to apply a little bit more of this foundation just to get a little bit extra coverage. Pop another blob on and blend that in. Love the word blob. For my concealer, I am going to be using the Match Perfection Concealer in shade 10 Ivory. And I have to say this is probably one of my favourite concealers at the moment. It's really brightening. It's also got a really nice applicator, so it's easy to apply underneath your eyes. To blend, I'm going to use my beauty blender because it just makes it really nice and perfect underneath my eyes. And I'm going to do my best not to pull a stupid face that I always do when I blend under my eyes. It's going well so far. So that's why I like this concealer. It just sort of instantly brightens up your makeup and makes you look a lot more awake. To bronze up my makeup, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Sculpting Palette in shade Coral Glow. I'm just using the Luxe Powder Finish brush from Zoeva. I'm going to dust this around my forehead. I don't tend to go for that really sort of contoured look. I like a bit more subtle definition. Then I'm going to take my Luxe Brow Light brush, which is definitely not meant for contouring, but I'm going to use this to just slightly sculpt my nose. So once I've sculpted out my nose, I just go back in with my foundation brush and blend that in because I don't like it to look too defined. Then I'm going to go back to the sculpting palette and I'm going to use the blush that comes in this trio. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, so it's really nice to just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Then I like to powder before I do my highlight, just so that I don't use any of the intensity of my highlight on my cheeks. So I'm going to go in with the Stay Matte powder from Rimmel London. And I'm going to be using the Luxe Fan brush from Zoeva. Again, this is the brush that Ali calls the pancake brush. And it's just a very light dusting in the areas that I might get a tiny little bit of shine. Once my powder's done, it's back to the sculpting palette and I'm going to use the highlights, which is a really nice natural highlight. There's no bits of glitter in it or anything like that. It's nice and subtle and perfect for everyday use. Then dust a little bit on my chin and in the center of my forehead, pop that down the center of my nose. So that is my base done, and now I'm going to tackle my eyebrows, but this is going to be very subtle and just an everyday sort of brow look. For this, I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Professional Eyebrow Pencil. I just start by brushing them up as my eyebrows have a tendency to droop. Looks like I have bald patches. Once I've filled the brow in, I just brush it through. Make sure there's no dark patches and it all looks even. And it's the same on the other side, just filling in those bald patches. And then to set my brows, I'm going to be using the Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel. Now this brush has a lot of product on it, so this is a really sort of strong hold brow gel. So I just let that dry slightly. Do the wavy hands thing and let them dry. And then to carve out my brows and give them a really defined look, I'm going to be putting the Brow This Way highlighting pencil just under the arch of my brow. This just really illuminates the underside of your brow and makes it look more defined, also adds more glow to your face as well. As you can see, there is like an instant strobe of light underneath my brows. So that is my makeup base and my brows finished, and now it's on to my favourite part of my makeup look. I tend to always go quite bold with my eyes, and I like to go for a graphic winged eyeliner that's really sort of slick and black. And then I also like really long and thick eyelashes. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Scandalize Precision Micro Liner. That's going to be for the shape and just getting the general outline of the wing. And then to fill them in, I'm going to be using the Scandalize Thick and Thin Eyeliner, and that's just going to fill in and make sure that the wings are really flawless and sort of a glossy black finish. The thing that I really like about this eyeliner is that the fibres don't bend, so it's really rigid to ensure that it's really precise, and the flicks are thin and pretty, if that's the word that I'm looking for. So that is the first outline of the first flick using the Precision Micro Liner, and now I'm going to go in with the Thick and Thin Liner to fill it all in. As you can see, at the moment I'm actually just doing the sort of outer flick. I don't take this onto the lid. That's because I prefer a more cat eye look rather than a sort of, is it 1950s kind of flick? I just like it to give my eyes that sort of cat eye feel. Now the test is to get them the same, and this is where eyeliner can take a little bit longer than you would hope. So that's both of my eyeliner flicks finished and filled in, and hopefully they are quite even. I feel like I can never see on my own face, but I'm happy with how they've turned out. Now it's time for the finishing touch on the eyes, and that is using the Scandalize Reloaded Mascara from Rimmel London, and that is in Extreme Black. Basically, this makes your eyelashes really thick and really long, but also really black, because I like my eyes to be the bold focus of my everyday makeup look. I start off by curling my eyelashes just to give them lift, and I'm sure that this must look like absolute torture when guys see this, because sometimes it actually can be torture. You get your eyelid caught in between the two pads, that hurts so much. So this is the massive brush that you get in this mascara, and it is full of product, so you know that you're going to get really thick lashes. Then I use the corner of the brush to the outer corner of my eyes. That's just to really sort of get in there and make those lashes on the outer corner a bit thicker and giving it a more feline look. Whilst that sets, I go in on the other eye. And now for the second coat, which gives your lashes that sort of kapow look. And that is my eyes finished. I've got my graphic liner, which you will always see in my everyday makeup look, and then really full, thick lashes. I use the Scandalize Micro Liner for the outline of my flicks, and then filled in with the Thick and Thin Liner. And then for my lashes, to achieve that bold look, I've used the Scandalize Reloaded in Extreme Black. Now it's time to do my lips. And I found a really affordable drugstore dupe for my usual combination, so I'm really excited to show you this one. For my lip liner, I'm going to be using the Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil, and I'm going to whack this on the outer line of my lip and then fill it all in. And then for my lipstick, I'm going to be using the Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick in Rosetto 42. So that is my finished makeup look. I've gone for bold graphic eyes and a nude lip and a very light but flawless base. And it's all drugstore, which is the most amazing thing about it. Now it's time to do my hair. So today we are rolling with 3-day-old hair. I know, delightful, but I'm just going to give it a quick brush through and then touch up any of my waves with my Cloud9 wide straighteners. So I'm wearing a pair of old H&M denim with my brand new Reese mock turtleneck, which I really like how the cream contrasts with the denim. I've also popped on my new Stella McCartney jacket, which I've wanted for ages. Aquazzura shoes and a Bulgari crossbody handbag. So that is it for my first autumn get ready with me video. I really do hope that you have enjoyed this. If you did, let me know in the comments below and give it a little thumbs up as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for 2 videos a week, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!